Through the various years of Dead by Daylight, we have had one perk that has been seen as nothing more than a joke. A meme amongst the community with the sole use of challenging yourself, trolling others, or attempting the tricky adept as a result of it. No Mither. In a nutshell, it limits you to a single health state during the trial, severely impacting survivability, especially if the killer is stealth-based, meaning anytime you're caught off guard, you are paying the price. So, our challenge today is not to simply survive with the perk, but attempt to make it actually viable inside a build where it will receive enough value to the point where it outweighs its burden of a single health state. So our first game here is going to focus on our first build, which is objective focus. So we're actually running This Is Not Happening, Resilience, No Mither, and Deadline. And what this basically relies on is the fact that we can bash through gens very quickly, capitalizing on perks that rely on us being injured, such as This Is Not Happening, giving us larger skill checks. Deadline is going to give us more skill checks, and hopefully that means we're going to be able to absolutely bash through some gens here. You can see how quick this gen is going here. We're just hitting constant great skill checks, and it is allowing us to go very, very quickly. That being said, though, we are now going to be pursued by this Freddy. I have no idea where he is. Oh my goodness, he dropped down from the ceiling. You are joking me. Okay, we're going to vault that as late as we can here. He's going to try and get us on the 50, although this is a pretty strong pallet, I would like to think. Unless I fumble pretty horrendously here. He is going to try and bait us very, very hard for vaulting here. We should be able to do okay, though, unless we get mind game, which is definitely a possibility. We've got to try and stop that from happening, though. We do win that 50. Very, very nice. We're going to try and honestly confuse... Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. There is the save. That is the benefit of No Mither. We do not have to get healed a hook, and we can get straight back into the thick of it, getting onto a gen as quick as possible. But that right there you just saw was the downside of No Mither. If you get caught in a bad spot and you have to react quickly, it's easy to make mistakes and for the killer to capitalize on them. Oh, please don't teleport over here. We can get this gen done very quickly as long as he doesn't harass us here. Oh my goodness, I spoke it into existence. Are you kidding me? We're going to try a different technique here. We have a nice window to use, and we also have a few pallets over at this pier area, which we're going to make our way toward. Oh, he doesn't seem to be committing to a chase, which is very nice, actually. A welcome development. That being said, I may have just spoke too soon yet again. He seems to be heading in our direction, although I don't think he's going to go for us here. Looks to me like he's heading for an auto. We're going to go to this Freddy interaction here and escape the dream world. There we go. That is going to make it much easier to track him with the heartbeat, especially considering we have only one health state. Oh my goodness, we're running into him. Okay, we got to be really careful here. Instead of running all the way back to the ship, I think I'm just going to start a new gen here. I'm assuming he kicked the ship gen, so it would have lost a lot of progress anyway. I must admit, these perks through constantly being injured are giving us lots of value on these gens. We're getting constant greats, allowing for some really nice progress here. I honestly do not hate this build because it's allowed me to push through these gens at an insane speed. And oh my goodness, this game has lasted 5 minutes and we have powered all of the generators. And you know what? I genuinely think that our build contributed to that. So that being said, this build has actually shown some level of viability here. Oh no, we have had the killer drawn towards us here, which is going to be a bit of a problem. And he is going to take chase on us. That is less than ideal, to be honest with you. We're just going to pre-drop this. We have no reason not to here. And we're going to run straight back towards main and hopefully find a pallet. Okay, the other gate is actually in this direction, so we're going to take a bit of a detour here. And even if we die over in this sort of area, he's going to have to hook us in this sort of spot, meaning that we're going to be close to the gate. And with those 15 seconds of endurance, I'm pretty hopeful that we'll just be able to make it. That being said, he has just left us, so we're just going to get on the gate ourselves. Remember, folks, never 99 gates in the big 26. It is the... Oh my goodness, he did not want to save. I can't trade because I'm injured. This is where we're going to see the downside of No Mither here. This Lara is going to be taking a chase far, far away. Honestly, if I could get the trade here, we could actually be in a decent spot. We're going to go for it. We're going to see what we can do. At the worst, we trade here, which isn't a terrible development. We can just now run to the other gate. If this Lara is an insane player, we will see them escape here. Are they going to be able to make it to the door? They are. No way, dude. Oh my goodness. What a great scenario. I don't know how we've ended up there with that positive ending, but we will certainly take it. All right, match 2. Welcome back, everyone. This build is going to focus more around survivability. So as you can see here, we now have resilience made for this and dead hard instead, which all aim to try and keep us alive as long as possible, even whilst being permanently injured. Oh my goodness, we already have a heartbeat. Uh-oh, that's who it is. It's a freaking knight. Oh my goodness. The only thing that's to do with night on this guy is me wanting to go to bed. Because I fucking hate this dude. Oh my goodness, is he boring. I'm going to keep running here. We're going to hope for the best. Get around the corner. Nice. Okay, we actually somehow managed to avoid the guard there. That's really, really good for us. Hopefully we have the... Okay, we don't have the vault on this side. That's okay, though. We're just going to have to hold a lot of W keying here. You know what? If he comes this way, I'm actually going to just pre-drop this. And hopefully make a bit of distance. I hope he used the wrong guard there. I think he did. Look how much distance we got off that, actually. That's really good. Nice. Okay. This is really good progress here. Oh, my God. I ran into him. Are you kidding me? Oh, I span him into the person on hook. That's hilarious. I don't think I quite make the pallet here, though. No, we didn't even get a spawn. Oh, never mind. It's already been used. Oh, I thought I could juke him a bit longer there. That's so funny. How much time... What? Oh, did he not hear me? I swear he just made... I just made the injure sound, did I not? That's one of the bad things with no Mither. As you saw there, we got caught in a bad spot and we almost had nothing to work with and we were just dead. We did luckily manage to buy a bit of time for our teammate to get saved. But for the most part, we were in a bit of a pickle there. We are going to get saved ourselves here, though, by the looks of things. Very nice. Let's try and make some distance. We should be able to take a hit for this Nancy. All being well. Even though I don't really want to waste my dead hard, I think using the... There we go. Using the endurance to guarantee that our maid for this activates is going to be beneficial here. He is going to go for the tunnel now. That is... Oh, no, never mind. He turns around. Damn, these two both on a different gen here. Let's see if we can go for a save. Where did he just come from? Hello? Unluckily, that probably means we're about to get tunneled. So our build will definitely be handing us some favors, if you will. However, that being said, we might still be in a pickle here. I don't quite make the distance for the beam there. It was worth a try, though. Oh, I might have actually just got myself killed. Oh, no. Oh, dear. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, it's fine. We actually have a lot to work with here. So I'm not too concerned. We're going to dead hard here. Get that extra made for this value. We're going to have 3% now for the rest of this chase. Alongside resilience, which we can still work with. We are just going to have to run past this Nancy here, unfortunately. If he's a good knight, we will just get zoned in here by this guard, unfortunately. And be in a very bad spot. It looks to me like that is maybe... Luckily, the guard didn't see us. Thank God for that. Or we'd have been in a very bad spot there. Does he see us? He does. Oh, no. That is not good. That is not good. Do we make anything? That's the question. We do have a pallet on this corner. And with our 3% haste, we are going to make it there pretty comfortably. But again, we are just going to get night guarded. So I'm going to leave this instantly. Never mind. He wasn't even chasing us. I nearly just ran into him. Oh my goodness, that could have been bad. If we loop around, we could definitely benefit off this. Or even find the hatch. Is he behind us? I think he is. Wait, he's behind me. Oh my god, we're all just out then. No freaking way, dude. Let's go. Don't tell me your guard has the add-on. Alright, and our final match of the video, we are now combining the best of both worlds from those two builds in the previous matches. We now have no Mither, Resilience, and Dead Hard, as they both provided lots of value throughout the games. And finally, we have a bit of a joker card here. We are going for an Invocation, as because we are already broken the entire match, Invocation's downside, which is making you broken, will not affect us, and therefore we will just reap the benefits of having less progression to make on every single gen. The downside is it will take a decent amount of time here to get the Invocation off. However, as long as we're quick and efficient here and don't waste too much time getting to it, we should be able to benefit quite nicely from it here. No way is he coming down here. Oh my goodness, that would have been so sad. That heartbeat was terrifying, and there we go. That is the Invocation in place. Now we are just double broken, if that even made a difference, but we are out of the basement at least. His heartbeat is loud, so we're going to try and stealth a bit here. Oh my goodness, he just went down. He thinks we're still down there. No way, dude. He thinks we're still down there. That's hilarious. He's going to check. Thank God we stealthed that as we did there. That could have been really bad. Oh my god, and there's a third. He's probably running a full hex build then in that case. Oh, he is here, but at what cost? Oh, he does hit us with his power there, unfortunately, meaning we are now going to have to be dodging every single one of these M2 attacks, which could be problematic, but we'll give it our best shot. Oh my goodness, we get away with that. And now him using power downhill is a very big problem, so we're going to try and capitalize on that. Oh, I got stuck there. No, that is so unfortunate, dude. We did our best, and at least the power should start to run out as our teammates are on the clocks. Nice. Looks like we're getting unhooked here with the benefits of now having Dead Hard. So we pretty much are going to have, as long as we can land our Dead Hards here, 2 health states alongside Resilience permanently active and also the Invocation being active, meaning that each gen requires much less charges to complete. Let's join this Adam on a gem with our Resilience, and look at that. As you can see, that bar is much shorter, so we are going to be able to get these gens done very, very quickly. There we go. 2 gens remaining, and this guy is still in his second chase of the match here. He is really starting to lose a grip of us on this game. And just like that, that is the penultimate gen of the match completed in just over 5 minutes. Meaning this guy has had a very rough time keeping us off of them and keeping afloat, honestly, with the hook stages. Oh my goodness, and just like that, under 7 minutes and all the gens are completed, and we are now going to be able to head towards the door. It just goes to show that even no Mither in this day and age can be viable in certain builds, and it can allow you to get these gens done extremely quickly while also giving you a decent shot in chase through having Dead Hard. So it's honestly kind of like a good balance for survivability whilst having a nice boost in gen productivity here. Are we all out? Surely not. Are these guys all in the exit gate? Oh my goodness, dude. This game has been under 9 minutes, and just like this, we are all going to escape against, honestly, a pretty strong killer. And this guy was not bad with his power either. And there we have it, gamers. Of course, this video is not that serious, and it isn't going to be meta anytime soon. But this video proves that anything can be viable within the right build. That's all for today, though, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next video. Peace.